Oh no. Here we go again. Back at it. Oh. Still can't get enough of this music. It's insane how much I love this music. Give me a second. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Tiny bit. Tiniest bit. I feel like it's like way too loud for me. I don't know. Let me just... Oh man, I should have done this before. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. Oh Christ, there's a cat at my door. Oh, wasn't expecting that. Oh, there's always a disruption. You just have to do it now. Oh, move that wire away from it before it gives it a nom. Right. We're good to go. Methinks. Right. Let's go. As long as I'm still going. I'm good. Yes. Let's go. We have an investigation to do. Continue. Yes. So, if you've forgotten, because it's been a day, we are investigating the murder of Sayaka Mizono, and Junko's also dead. And I know what happens in this game, so this is... Hey. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the crime scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you.
So then.
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them, with their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh.
So you finally noticed. Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious, and very unusual. What are you talking about? Go ahead and take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in the Koto's dorm. She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Haley on.
Are
Not
you
us.
serious?
So we're really going to try and figure out who did it. Ooh. Please, get the line though. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with
Screw
me.
that piece of shit bear.
Huh?
Huh? What's going on? We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Oh, Chibi's back there. Oh, Ifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Chibi?
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They... Oh, honey. Oh. I think I'm missing Taiko back there. I see you. Oh, she must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever, it's really real.
Let me out of
Someone save me, let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your
You,
problem?
no, you're just now accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so
well, do I really have to say anymore?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like that, and just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realised
Yo.
it. I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to that scene of the crime. Oh, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. No one's doubting that. Nobody is doubting you there. I'd be surprised. Oh, I like that running sound I heard in the background. But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're going to investigate a murder. How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Of course, they're not going to believe you, Makoto. They're not going to believe you because it just looks like it's meant to be you, you know? It's done for a reason. Don't come any closer. You're going to kill me next?
so.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true, we may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good blood. It takes one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. He's telling those pure truths. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution.
Yeah. I think everyone knows what happens by now. Well, most people. If you're here, you know what happens.
Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file before we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in the Koto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Yay. Hi, hero. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. No, it's not time for the despair disease yet. We're not ready. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Aren't you going to help investigate Hero? Of course not. We can't expect that from Chihi. Poor little Chihi doesn't need that kind of sadness. I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, it moves me a look around. Yes. Oh, I hit shift instead of enter. Yay. Yeah, you don't have anything to say about how the sword was there? Okay. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained, because it's still there, sadly. To the scene of the crime. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. God, imagine having to sleep in here after that. Oh, that just wouldn't feel good, would it? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's right, we'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys as well. Oh, yes. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even though I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer switch it moves? There's a sword on the ground. Can't miss that. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Lint roller. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? I mean, she didn't do a good enough job. This is replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Good question, man. No, I'm not looking at Sakura. Bin. What have you done to my bin? Oh, you made me look at the scratches. I wanted to... Can we not point out the table and the bin? Have some respect for your furniture. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there on the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know it. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Check that drawer. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be
What?
building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either.
What?
Not just me,
What?
nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Oh, man. Paper pad. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Oh yeah, I see your game. Game. I see your game. It's the display sound the sword was on. Very smart, Makoto. You're the smartest boy. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. And like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. Let's see. Mondo?
By the way.
You know, I realised something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in that. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a
That
bitch.
dirty bastard. Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Let's look at the wall. Face right through Mondo. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I know. Kyoko, I see you back there. That bitch. Hey Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Stop upskirting them, please. Have some respect for my girl.
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, because... Fucking
No,
dumbass.
not really. I'm searching. Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch
Did
of
you
my room.
lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. I might actually... Can I turn the music down? Can I just... The music's really loud. I can hardly hear them myself. I thought I saved that like a lot quieter. I just... So if I click on that again, has it changed? No. Right. Well, there we go. That's a bit better for me. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What's wrong, Kyoko? Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. I mean, that would be weird. Like, my room, insane. There's hair everywhere. It's impossible. It just, you hoover, and it's still there. And I mean, come on. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge, which would take ages in the whole room. That shit's for your clothes. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Cleanliness, 'cause he's a dirty bum. I don't think there was anything else in this room to look at. Let's go look at the body. The bathroom. And on the other side of the door. Is she green now? No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. She just did. She just had to die. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Look at her 2D ass body. The toilet. Oh man. The water for the showers gets turned off at night time. Yes, okay. Hello, body. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object. Some sort of sharp object. It's a knife. We need to say that right now. Has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist has looked swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? A stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her into the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. There's a message on the wall. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Oh no! I wonder what it could mean. My brain powers are struggling. This is top-notch tutorial murder. Oh boy. The password for this. It's the passcode for my computer. I'm not even joking. Like, ever since I saw this, like, what, 5 years ago probably? It's like, every time I need to think of a number, I think 11037. That's it. I've got that Makoto brain going where it's like, well, that number's irrelevant. Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Yeah, right. Did Sayaka do this? Soaps? No, we can't look that way. Okay, we've seen everything. Or is that just the... Yeah. Let me go. Just gotta get all the evidence. Come on. It's like wicked with quiet music now. I'll turn that down. Let's leave the bathroom. I mean, to be honest, I'm quite happy that she's gone. She doesn't last long. That's sad. Sad that I feel that way about the first character to die in the series. Looks like you found it, right, Mako? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Oh, Kyoko. Thought you were going to have more to say. Let's go. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Good on her. Like, she's helping you, but also making you use your goddamn brain. Just use it. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't quite fit in the frame right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, right? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem.
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realisation, she sort of questioned me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
And that clears it up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Bye. She doesn't need you, honey. She's better than everyone. You'll learn that real quick. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand all of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay. I mean, let's just go. Leave the area? Yes. Yes, special. And we need to go into it. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name in it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot that bit. This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name in it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Such a thing I forgot happened in that game because it's so early on that I forget about it. Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. No, it's the same thing. Just looking at everything. Oh, I got a coin. Yay! I can get presents with that. I want to get more coins. Can I get another coin? Please give me a coin. No? Oh. Just there can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case. It might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Well, you don't have to return it. Hey. Stop pressing shift. Jesus Christ. Oh, hello, people. Hello, Leon.
Seems like.
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Why are you, son? Why are you trying to solve the murder? I don't know what you're up to. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I will absolutely not allow you. I will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Why doesn't it let me, like... It doesn't let me turn when I'm walking. So I have to, like, stop, turn. Let's go again. Ooh. Turn. Let's go again. There's a steady gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
Only the personal cleaning duties are allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Fine, I'll go talk to Hifumi. That's okay. I don't mind talking to Hifumi. Push the button. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Coin! Oh, I know this one. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge, it must be locked. Coin! Okay, that was all fun and games. Alright. We'll go to the dining hall and then we'll talk to Hifumi. He's our boy, trash boy. Let me turn. Man, moving around in this place is the most real struggle I've ever felt. Christ. Let's go into the dining hall. Hi, Hina. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. That's my girl. This is all the first time for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Look, give me a second. Can I just go in the kitchen for a second, and then I'll talk to you, my love. I'll talk to you in a second, my lovely. The knife. The knife. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or? I better see if anyone knows more about it. Okay. Kitchen. Oh, is there anything else I can click on for a coin? Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's no time to be thinking about food. Coin! Yay! Is that a giant microwave? Look at all these vegetables. Look at the vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. Coin? Yes, I love me a coin. Don't think there's anything else. No. Yes. Right now, I'll talk to you. Did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Okay, Hina, thank you. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What, of course not, I would never. Well, he would never. I might. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I
Well,
mean-
she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Thank you for the information. Don't think there's anything else in here, is there? Oh, oh. Yes. Stop hitting shift. Oh my god. Actually, I'll just go to the AB room before I do thingy because I know that's going to take some effort out of my body. Let's watch the video. Oh, now it'll let me turn at the same time. Oh, hi, Tucker. Cleaning duty, As a matter of fact, Monica came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
Probably realised I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of the conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Yufumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Okay. Alright then. Well, we'll go in the AV room. Oh. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and then the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It looked like some kind of concert, and standing on stage front and centre was a face I recognised all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. Oh, well, you probably should. Oh. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, but she was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
And she
So
was too
here's
good.
the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
I love that font. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. Is there anything left in the box, or is it empty? There's nothing inside. Okay. And leave the area. Right. Sometimes it lets me move at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't. Confusing. Oh, hello, Celeste. Hey Celeste, do you know anything about the cleaning duty stuff? Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka or someone else. Anyone but me, really. And then I have to look at this. So, looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. I don't think it's going to help me solve this case. No? I thought there was something in there before. No? Okay. Right, now let's go to the gym. See, sometimes the walking is absolutely flawless, and then other times it's a bit of a struggle. Hey guys. Hey Kira, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even if she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Don't be mean to Chihi. How's Hiro doing?
Help me!
He's still struggling. Oh, well, I don't feel like talking to Tycon. I'm not used to the teleporting stuff, you know? Oh, where did you get here? Byakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such
You're like a
ignorance.
child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organising things like that. Oh, good point. Well, I just wanted to talk to you, is that a problem? Hi, Fumi. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why'd you ask? It just so happens one came and talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flush with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're all supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
Actually, yes, I know.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. Or someone would throw someone else into the incinerator. That's top murder, isn't it? They've gone somewhere, but I can't find them. Just been incinerated. Oh, the thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Oh, here goes douchebag voice, huh? Anyway, more important than that,
Hey, you bastard.
why'd you want cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You.
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to
Like-
dig for all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
There's no
What are
way
you
to
talking
think
about? All
this
my
in
love
a
is for
common
Tootie.
sense kind of.
You know
Shut
what I
up,
mean.
Fumi. There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. Ever, how dare you? After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on to another topic. Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favour to ask you. Sorry, what? So now you want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then a horrible gate opening noise.
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Like maybe a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Oh, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here.
Is it a
Perhaps it's the
fairy?
work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realise what you just said?
Huh?
Oh, ow. The fairy? No, you said that last time you were here the incinerator was off. Oh yes, about that. There can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if.
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most
it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? How is that possible? My leg hurts. Oh. If the button's a separate thing, what is it?
Yes, indeed.
It's just the same thing again.
Was it a... Huh?
Oh,
I feel as if...
Most suspicious.
Right. Glass ball. There's shards of broken glass scattered around in the front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. No. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Shattered crystal ball. And then, let's see. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk of burning love. I don't want to talk to you anymore, Hifumi. Can we stop talking to you? Okay, thank you. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagi?
Unforgivable.
Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Let's go. Let's get out of here. What was I doing? I literally don't know what else is... What's going on? Let me turn.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Oh. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. Then it should have been me that had died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then I... Well, let's have a look at the map. Is there anyone I haven't spoken to? Spoke to him. Spoke to her. We should probably speak to Toto and then ooh, fun. Oh, this room is horrible. kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that. I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka? If the mastermind really was going to get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigating. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is
After all,
very
where was Sayaka
suspicious.
killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. I know, I've been going back and forth. Probably should have done this in a lot better order. This is the crystal ball. Hey Hero, can I ask you something? I've got to get out of here, gotta get out. I've had enough, gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Okay, what are you doing here? What? Does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball, but it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally do me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history, Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Let's put aside for now, so you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero, that's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up for fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Alright.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started,
Alright.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Oh, I'll do this tomorrow. Oh my god. There is a fat chance that I'm doing this today. Oh, it's going to take so long. Save again. Yeah. That's it. I can't do another bit today. My back is killing me. My back is killing me. And I can do a whole lot more of the class trial in one go. That was just the investigation, I guess. Got that bit done. Bit fiddly, but it's fine. Get to see me struggle tomorrow. Yay! Oh, fun times. 11037, my guys. Bye bye.